妈妈，我们的哭泣一起感动了天地，感动了天地。妈妈，我们的哭泣一起感动了天地，感动了天地。Dear Mama, are you okay over there? Your son is crying and missing you. It sees you in his dreams. You sent Jake down to CCP, 'cause it's God's will, it's God's will. So I'm with you, and I'll see you when we get in the CCP, yeah. So take our lives over and over and over and over again. So I'm putting up a fight to protect my family. Let's take down the CCP. Might have made a virus, but the virus is them screaming no more death. 'Cause together we stand, it's just you and me. It's just you and me. Taking down the CCP. They might have took our parents, but they can't take our hearts. 'Cause the love we have shines so bright in the dark. It's just you and me. It's just you and me. Taking down the CCP. 我们的哭泣一起感动了天地，感动了天地。
Hello.
Hello, welcome to Hong Kong Signs of the Times by TV Himalaya UK. We have Skysan and me today. I'm Phoebe, based in the UK, and also Skysan.
Hello, everybody. I'm Skysan for your Hong Kong people. Yeah.
Today is 9th of October 2020. It's been a year and 4 months since the Hong Kong pro-democracy movement started last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we shouldn't forget Hong Kong. We shouldn't forget all the heroes. Steve Bannon compared Hong Kong young heroes to the founding fathers of the United States. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
we are not.
So we have today, Skyson.
Yeah. Today we will share about the two movies about our in Hong Kong for about the same of our fighting for the CCP and then the Hong Kong movement, and then we saw the poster to go about the story, about the chapter for today. Is okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So I see this. It is a boat with the sign of saying "Save 12 Hong Kong Youth."
Yeah.
We know the 12 Hong Kong youth were taking a boat, trying to escape Hong Kong, but they got arrested. Would you like to brief the story again?
Yes, this is about outside overseas, and then the boat is about the story is about younger people in the mainland China for CCP to capture them, and then on the before if have more information to tell about that. But these are our cover for this today to open the story. But for the poster, we can move the next about that. 1 year about more about the 1 year Hong Kong people is also to tell the Hong Kong government to need to stop their the evil to control, and then but the Hong Kong government don't do that, and then do not allow people, Hong Kong people to have a democracy about how to through our the government. And then now in the letter we can see that maybe there is a darkest time, but not more people will feel there is depiction, but some people will be keep to fight again, and then they will believe their belief will be keep go on that, and then there will be fight win for about the story.
Yes, yeah, I see. Here it says, lots of people in the darkest time lost their hope. They feel hopeless and helpless. But still, there are many people who still think they want to insist, they want to persist, to fight, continue to fight. So behind them, there's a very strong will, strong belief.
Yeah. So the next is about the story. Is the real maybe there's 2017 is about the real thing. Is a worldwide tour. Is written about the movie is Darkest Hours. There is a tell about how the Shirley's is how to not give up, to not talk peers talk about the Nazi, and then they how to fight about win the for the Nazi to fight for about the peace. And then you can see the about more. Do you have a scene about this movie?
This movie, I watched a little bit last night actually, though it's a famous film. And I think it was made in 2018. I think it was made in 2018. I saw it, and it was quite touching. The story was about World War II, in how UK joined the fight against the Nazi.
Yeah.
So the name is called Darkest Hour. And then I was so touched by Churchill. He made a fantastic speech in this film.
Yeah, this story is more same about the Hong Kong people. There is we can see how now the world is America, the president have some attack by the CCP virus, and then you can see now the world. They may be not same about the worldwide too, but the world is a start. CCP is now to fight to about everybody, and they ignore the human life. So the Hong Kong people not to try to peace talk about the CCP. They need to fight back to about the CCP how they are evil. So we can see, yeah.
Yeah. And I hear people. Do you remember people call Hitler instead of Hitler, because Hitler is the leader of Nazi party, and then so people call obviously.
Yeah.
So in 1938, Nazi Germany started to invade lots of neighboring countries.
Yeah.
And so UK and France all joined together to fight against fascism. And then Churchill was the one who didn't want to have peace talk, but among the government officials, lots of people wanted to have peace talk.
Yeah. So you can see how it's same about the Hong Kong people now. They have they understand how about the CCP. They will talking about all the will be said. They will give some peace or some to say yes for something, but they will be for the future. They will be breaking it, because you can see one country, two system. The same of the CCP. They will for now is they said not believe that this outdated the concept. The concept will is not work for now. So you can see if you peaceful to talk about the CCP. Forever, you next time is your country will become for the CCP control, or the human is a same of the mainland people that can will be more about the technical to control their mindset, and then to bring the Russian bring their head, and then
Yeah,
all the
brainwash people,
all the more technology. There's such like about the mobile app. That now is also doing that. For now, they have making telling make the weapon. That's not about how the code weapon. That's like about the biology weapon. There's CCP virus. For now, they are in all the world country. There's now is settled down about the economy. All the people cannot go outside. If you go outside, you need to have a mask, so you can see. They same about how the beacon about the shoe. Is this a shoe? Sulia talk about.
Yeah, it's actually all different forms of invasion, similar to Nazi. Nazi using their troops, military invasion. But just now you mentioned right now, China is having the mobile apps like telephone, cell phone apps, and the Cold Wars and the mobile phones. Those apps are it's soft. You can't really see as weapons, not like the bombs or guns or soldiers, military. But those apps or soft weapons, they secretly brainwash all the people in the world without people realizing it. Yeah, it's type of invasion, infiltration as well.
Yeah.
What do you think, Skyson? Yeah.
Yeah, in the poster you can see this about the story talk. When you give up the fight, and then the other side will be one step by step to let you to know about the hope, and then you can see this history about the story tell us. Don't believe the CCP because they are the same about the Nazi.
Yeah, the same as fascism. So fascism is, I would think, my understanding, communism is similar to fascism.
Yeah.
In a way, which does the harm to the society. So Nazi is the party, is similar to the Chinese Communist Party, equivalent to our understanding.
Yeah, so Hong Kong people to now is fighting about not just a movie. There's a real story, and then it's everybody in Hong Kong and the mainland people is same as about Hong Kong people, because don't forget about the 1989 4th of June, the people decide to get the freedom, but the CCP is not allowed that, and then use the use the weapon and shoot them. They same of for now. So mainland China people cannot more about the to file the news, file the shoe, and then they only to just see the CCTV is controlled by the CCP, and they are not get the more about the show, more about the information. There is all information is CCP want to give them to know. So
the media is controlled by the government.
Yeah.
And one thing to clarify is the CCTV inside mainland China is not the surveillance camera. It's not the same as you call it in the UK. In the UK, when you mention CCTV, you mean those surveillance cameras. But in America, that means the equivalent to BBC. It's the central station of Chinese government. So it's basically propaganda programs. So that's the only media people have access to in China, because if you use the internet, it's basically China net. You can't use any lots of main websites from outside China. It's all blocked or banned in China. So the main websites like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Google, and many, just name a few, are all banned and blocked in mainland China.
Yeah.
So there's no way for people to get to know about the real thing, what's going on outside China.
Yes. Yeah. So in the last minute, we can just to let more about to share about the information for more foreign people and for more people to know understand now the Hong Kong is fighting for what. So I think it's a same of the now the maybe in the final in the last fighting, because now America is CCP fire to attack the America. So the more about people, maybe the other country, the human for the now is a 10 cross about need to know understand the how can they to survive in this attack.
Yes, yeah, this biological weapon. Yeah, every country and many people now, in the UK, lots of university students got in very bad situation, because students are studying together in schools, mainly like secondary schools or primary schools. Kids have to go to school, and then when they sit in the same classroom, then the virus can spread easily. So it's very hard to control at the moment.
Yeah. In the next about the poster, there's a movie for one chapter, and then we will have today have a two movie, one story, and then for the have some poster to share, because the more poster will everybody will understand Hong Kong. For now, we want to share about the movie to tell now movie
Yeah,
life is your story. I think it's more about care when you for now what happened for the world to understand is
yeah,
more easy.
yeah. There's a saying: one picture is worth 1,000 words. Yeah, so if you have, like for photographers, if they capture a great moment, that picture, that photo can tell the whole story, can be worth 1,000 words.
Yeah,
So a good poster can tell you a lot about what's going on.
you can
So
see
yeah, go ahead, please.
yeah, you can see how the Britain they are fight to about the last year. They they understand, need to stand their power and to join together. America, it will be for the last final time they will come join in, and then they're more to train out the fight back for last year, and then to win the world. So for now, this same of the story. Then have a lot of the time you don't choose to hold on, because there is hope. You hold on, and so there is hope.
Yeah. As speaking of the film, I watched yesterday, and then in the film, Churchill. In the beginning, people elected Churchill. Actually, they didn't really see how to say that. He didn't have many supporters, actually. Just a very not good situation at the moment. There is a very difficult time. So nobody wanted to be the prime minister.
Yeah.
So they chose Churchill because many people did dislike him, and then he at that time most of politicians wanted to have peace talk, but he decided he didn't like it. He wanted to fight back. And then one day I remember, the king. The king had one word with him, saying, "Go to the people. People will tell you what the spirit is." I can't remember the original words. Here I found it. Go to the people, let them instruct you. Quite silently, they usually do, but tell them the truth unvarnished. So the king said this to Churchill because he didn't want to lose his kingdoms,
Yeah.
and he decided to support Churchill. It's he changed, because in the very beginning he didn't really want to have a fight. He wanted to have peace talk, but little by little, the king himself started to understand if he did the peace talk,
they will lose
Nazi
everything.
they will lose the whole country. Nazi in the end will take over the whole country, the people, everything. So he decided to support Churchill. So he said, go to the people, let them instruct you. So there's one scene. Do you remember Churchill went to the subway, the underground?
Yeah.
Did you see that bit? Yeah, he went to the train and met the grassroots people. And do you remember what questions he asked the people?
Yeah, they say.
Yeah. So he asked the people, what are the Brits, when people mention British people, what do they think of? And people say confidence. And then so he asked people, how confident are you? They say, yeah, we are very confident. And then so he said to people, if Nazi appeared above on the streets, because they were in underground subway train. So he said, what if the Nazis military show up appear on the streets above? And then the people, all the people he met on the train saying, no way, never, we will fight. They were very having the high spirit. So Churchill was very, very happy to see, was touched. He was moved to tears. Yeah, he was crying. A little boy said, you were crying? Yeah, he was moved because, lots of politicians were coward, were so timid. But the real people, grassroots on the train, say, no way, I won't let them take our land. I won't let them take Piccadilly. So even they, use the word, when that man mentioned, I won't let them take Piccadilly, that also made me cry. I was like, wow, look, that's the power of the people. That's the power of the courage, the power of the truth. So you need to tell people the truth. So after that, Churchill went back and then delivered a speech on the radio, telling people the truth, telling the whole country that Nazi is invading lots of Europe and the UK. So we're on the verge of losing our country. So we need to all fight. Yeah, so he made this speech.
Yeah, so it's very important because need to their citizens to understand their country, what happened for now, and then where they are find out to keep their country to fight about the evil, because the evil not just safety about their country. They will be step by step to control more about the country, and then finally they control the world, the earth. So need to fight back for now. Citizens need to stand out to their country to protect their country.
Yeah, that's similar to, that reminds me of Miles Gore. He's telling us the truth, like whistleblower movement, whistleblowing all the real secret things that happen behind all the leaders appear on the TV. He was telling us the truth. So the thing is similar to Churchill went to the subway telling people the truth and hear the people, get to know about their spirit, their confidence. So Miles Gore was whistleblowing all the secret stuff, and then he successfully gathered lots of righteous people and courageous people. So many followers support him. So I think I can see the similarity. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, it's same. So because we need to about the some people will tell the truth, because the truth is common. Everybody need to tell the truth for the you don't need to say the lie, because
yes, the truth.
We
need to tell. That's why we also need to tear down the firewall. In mainland China, that's called firewall, so people can't have access to the real news. They can only watch CCTV and only use Chinese websites.
Yeah, so the show is very important for now. What happened for the about the CCP virus? They have a second report for the doctor, our hero Dr. Yan, which fall out. Yeah. Okay. So we can go.
That's the power of the truth.
Yeah. So the next story is same is for the Britain.
Before you finish this movie, I'd like to add something.
Yeah.
You know that in the end, Churchill had a very famous speech. He said, "We should all start. We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the oceans. We shall defend our island for whatever cost may be.
Yeah.
And we shall fight on the landing ground, in the fields, and in the streets, and we shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender."
Yeah.
So his words are very powerful, and I really like the way he talks. Though he was kind of known for not clear speech, but while he made speech, he has very strong tones, and I like his voice and his firmness. And in his speech, he give people power, he give you strength. So he actually is a master of making a speech. So this word, "we shall fight, we shall never surrender," is very famous.
Yeah. It's very important because for the evil, they will not only to control you. They will not thinking about the human life. There are no human rights for their. They just only they want to become to a god.
Yeah.
Because they.
Because go ahead, please.
Because they don't. They will feel they is different for the other people. They different for other human. They have a more power and more control. So they just believe there is a god. They not to talk for you anything. They just only give you some little thing for they can control when they don't need you to get more money or power, because your life is controlled in their hand.
Yeah, in the last poster, there's a word saying if you let the invaders just let the dictator do whatever they want, and they will invade more. This morning I listened to Lude's program, and in the interview, Dr. Li Meng Yan said, if same thing, but if you fight back one step, and then the enemy were very actually coward and weak, and they will go back 10 steps. So when you are brave, more courageous, and they will be frightened. They are only paper tiger. So in the end, Churchill will successfully help retreat about over 300,000 soldiers, French and British soldiers, back to mainland to the island successfully. So that's kind of impossible, but it's they complete the mission, accomplished it.
Yes, there is about the next movie is same of the Hong Kong. Do you remember about before the there's October or November? There's about the still younger people, Hong Konger, they go inside the airline. They said to fight about because the Hong Kong government, they not to talk about the turning back about the bill, and then show the Hong Kong people to try to settle down about the airline, and then the government, Hong Kong government, they will say they will action, and then to not allow the student to go back, and then to how to say, they stop they're all in the airplane. So the most family to be use their car to go inside, and then to try to get back the Hong Kong people. There is some light of the movie is the talk.
Okay. I'd like to hear you say more.
Yeah. Can you?
I haven't seen this film. Yeah, I haven't seen this film. So if you can talk more, that would be
Okay.
great.
There is more about how there is some of the in the World War II there's a more the soldier there's get in the German they cannot go out to go to the go back to the England, but more you more sea air, and then the land sea cannot go inside. They will feel that they're not easy to go to surround about this world, so they will cannot get back. And then we can see there is some of the you can see about the letter about a lot of the time you don't choose to hold on because there is hope. You hold on, and so there is hope, so you to continue to get the. Yeah, we can show the next.
Yeah, yeah, I need to fight, continue to fight. So perseverance.
Yeah. Yeah, there's. Wait a minute, I saw the.
So this is your next poster?
Yeah, next poster. There's about tell the story. You can translate about the story. Yeah.
So, okay. Is this the photo of some soldiers on the boat?
Yeah, there's some soldier in the sea, and then they only just 40,000.
Oh, yes, sorry, yeah, okay, I understand now. Yeah, they thought they can only get about 40 to 50,000 people, or 45,000 people or soldiers out.
Then an estimate only 30,000, but these soldiers cannot just only to see their England see, and then they waiting about the hope to come, because they in this situation everybody will feel upset and they feel their news about the disappearation. They cannot to fight about this time for they need to go back to the England, and then because if they don't do that, they will be maybe will be die in there in the German.
Yes, this film is called Dunkirk. Yeah. Dunkirk evacuation. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then the finally the Britain, they try to call more about the human to use their boat and their the ship to go to help about the soldier. There's more about thousand to boat, more thousand the boat to go in the German, and then more about the soldier can finally can get outside. We can show the next.
Evacuated. Yeah, they can get evacuated.
Wait a minute.
So this happened in May 1940 during the Battle of France. Allied soldiers have retreated to Dunkirk.
Yeah. So finally, they have a 30 million. Yeah, about more than their estimate to go back to England, and then you can see that it's same about the Hong Kong people there. They will be
It means 338,000. 338,000 Allied soldiers.
Yeah, so you can see this success is about how they are fight back, because they are more about the soldiers they together and then to fight back the world. So you can see their story tell us the need to survive and keep on. There you don't need to give up the hope, the next you will keep, you should to you hold on, and the hope will be coming. So they said about the Hong Kong people, till now they are doing about, you can see that for in the what the movement is more about the 1 year, but more on the 1st October the people will be go outside, and then more about action will be to don't forget about the Hong Konger. They are fighting. Some people will be deaf on this this movement, but they don't they understand they need to go need to fight their story.
Yeah.
They
This evacuation, reminds me of the UK and also USA gave lots of visas to Hong Kong people with BNO. So Hong Kong people are welcome to move to UK and USA. To me, there's a similarity to that as well.
There is a one way about for Hong Kong students to protect themselves, because Hong Kong people, they have not all the power to fight about the CCP or the Hong Kong government, because their power is not equal. Hong Kong people just only use the peaceful the movement, and then about the talk some for only to peaceful to fight. Maybe some artists to show how Hong Kong will happen. There is like about the poster, and we will send it for the Twitter, for the IG. There's more way to tell about the story, to let more people to understand what happened now in Hong Kong. Because Hong Kong, if Hong Kong lose this way, next step is other country, maybe UK, maybe America, because CCP very understand how to control the human, their mindset, how to control the media. They just show you they want to show you the story.
Yeah, that's their nature.
Yeah.
So we have to stop
So
Nazi type of regime.
Yeah, so they need to they need to do that, to not allow, because they have no other hard power. So just like about the weapon, there's a lie about the technology. There's even all is still for outside. They cannot create about the creative, about the technology. So they steal other countries, steal other people, and then they only to use the gold, and then the sex, and then they will be made the human. You can all the more become too evil to stand with the CCP. So you can see now the Hong Kong more about the people to will say no, because they understand that it's not about our our like to do that, because we need to tell the truth, and need to more about more in your human, because not just only money can control the human for their future.
Yes, yeah, we have to maintain certain values, and for in the civilized cities and countries, people all wanted to have freedom. Once your freedom is undermined, is taken away, then that will be too late to fight back. So before they undermine your values, your Western ethics, and then you need to fight back beforehand.
Yeah. Okay, we can show the next about, yeah, this is for
All these I saw all these posters. You have a label called movie history. I checked this movie and the history. They combine these two words and make this name. Can you tell me about something about this movie history Hong Kong?
this poster.
Yeah, do you notice it comes from movie story, Hong Kong? Is it quite popular?
There is about one case. People how to defend about the government, the police. They used more about the gun, the water gun, and then about the tear gas. So the younger student, they just only use their umbrella to defend about the attack. And you can see more about the people, the younger people. They just stand out, and then no scare about the police, because there is not equal. Police have a more situation, more way to handle the younger people. You can see about Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, they're more about or they take up their gun uh, to capture about the younger people. So they will say not don't choose to hold on because there is hope, and then you hold on, and so there is a hope to continue. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. If you give up, then of course there's no success because you already given up. But if you continue, if you fight back, if you persevere, then there's possibility and there is hope.
Yeah. So they more about the situation you can see before about last year. There's one day is a step. All state is go to fight about this this situation. You can see how the student just only use their umbrella, and then their full gear about only full gear about it is their mask, and then they just to try to give the tear gas to attack, and then they are you can but the government is said you cannot allow, don't allow the people to use the mask. So now for now everybody need to mask to protect themselves because the CCP virus. You can see this same of the about the how the government to for now is CCP how to evil for to make the work to really
They make the law to decide whether you should or should not wear masks.
Yeah. So for the now is
So when they capture you, when they want to get to know who are the protesters, and they don't want you to wear masks because they want to take pictures of you, get videos of you, so that they can arrest you later. So they don't want young people, protesters, to wear the masks. But now then now everyone has to wear masks.
Yeah. Okay. This about the story about the two movie to tell about the same of the Hong Kong how to their for now to hold on their hope, and then hold on their action. So for the next poster is about the story. This story is also tell the Hong Kong people have some wicked design, really very disease because you can see the poster have a the goldfish. Yeah.
Goldfish in head.
Yeah.
People head is replaced by a goldfish bowl.
Yeah. Then there's also
why is this poster using goldfish?
Goldfish, there's a it's said about the goldfish memory. About the goldfish, their memory is very short, and then sometimes we forget. So they will be about talking. This story is talk about 12 younger people, and then tell some.
Yeah. So they think young people or Hong Kong people or maybe people in China or everywhere all over the world start to forget what happened last year.
Yeah. They will be easy to forget.
Yeah.
So this about story, and then you can see that's just about this story is a hope about the people not to give up and not to forget about they have a 12 younger people, and then to create this poster and story, and then you can see the Hong Kong people. They will say Hong Kong people have some disease. It's a disease.
Disease.
Yeah, disease. That's
Yeah.
about.
Disease.
Yeah, this about.
Disease. Yeah.
Yeah.
Short memory.
Yeah.
Goldfish.
Yeah, and then they will be.
It's like only goldfish only have like maybe 5 seconds of memory.
Maybe there's maybe a 7 second only. There is a said is same about for the Hong Kong people. They will be easily to forget something because they all. I can say it's a CCP to create this because all the people with need to work, and then they hire maybe you want to buy the building or your house, you need to hire to pay more about the money, and then the CCP use the job and use the higher
You mean the payment?
the payment,
Right.
or is
Right.
need to do a two job for their to get the first the payment.
Mortgage.
Yes, mortgage, and then
Mortgage.
yeah, when you is really tired because you have a two job in your hand, you need to do more job to get more money, but when you go back home you will really feel very tired, so you don't to find out some about the Hong Kong Hong Kong time about the Hong Kong.
I'm to think about the real issue Hong Kong is faced with, and that's what the Chinese government always used in the past several thousand year history. The officials are really good at using the trick called in Chinese we call 愚民武术. Like they try to make people make them tired, make them busy, make them poor, make them less educated, so they wouldn't have the energy or knowledge to understand or to think about the regime or the politics. Basically that's what it is.
So they will if they don't care about this, so they care about maybe the game about how about they get more money, so they will be lose about more how their policies. So
I have a question for you, Dyson. So people around you, do you think most of people are quite busy with working and studying? More and more people going back to the normal life.
For the family, for the if the family, the father and mother, they will be same of the case, because they if they don't have a higher education, they just only to go to just a lower job. There may be some job is not equal because they are
low paid.
Yeah, because the Hong Kong is a higher society.
High expense, very expensive.
Yeah, it's more about you can see about if traditional fear is very high, and then you go anywhere, you have buy something that's not just cheaper. You need to pay more, and then your job is only just only
like minimum wage.
Yes, minimum wage, so you cannot enjoy more about that. Small people, more family, they will be find out one or two job, because their two jobs just only for their life only.
Oh, that's difficult, very difficult.
Yeah, so for the younger people, younger students, they not need to consider about that, and the family they need to let the family to in a high rate, and then you want to buy the house, there's more about difficult for themselves. They also want to, so they will apply the government house. There's just cheaper about the ranking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the young people have to apply for some government, government assisted
Yeah.
flats,
So
apartment.
yeah, apartment. So they will need to lower pay because their job is easy to over the requirement. So they need to find some job is lower, and then they wait for 2 years, 3 years, or more than about to get to get a house. So they, it's not easy to.
So there are more demands.
Yeah,
There are more demands than what government can provide. So people have to wait for a few years.
few years. Yeah, no, just
Yeah.
okay.
Wow. So people are living in quite high pressure.
Yes. So they will be
Mm.
not they not care about how the government or the policy,
Yeah.
they just only want more about the government give them the policy is good because they will be turned back. The government will be returned about the money, or the government have a more support about the water, the gas, the lights, the payment. They hope about
Education.
only that.
Yeah.
So they you can
Health.
see how the golden fish about talking more about the Hong Kong people. They will be the family, maybe the older age people. They will be same of that because they are no have the education and no have the about the culture to know understand what the Hong Kong student they are doing. They don't understand why they are need to fight about the government because they don't understand now the government is become too evil. They control the human.
Really? Really, it's hard to believe. It's only a year and 4 months ago that the pro-democracy movement happened, and some young people didn't understand now.
Yeah. So so there's a story about Hong Kong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we
Wow.
go to next.
Yes.
Okay, they tell about one girl and boy, and they said they are 10 years about the girl is because their girls remember about how they are the story, and then but the boy is said they forget it because the mask is in their head, and then he said don't find out the feeling. They the remember is loose, so they need to maybe say goodbye to about the girl. There's a story for tell the next.
Yes, please share with us the story behind this comic.
Yeah, because there's a very short, and I will faster to tell about how the story. Then
Yes,
the girl
please.
find out
Faster.
that the girl find out about the people is made the mask the goldfish mask in the head, and then more people to sing about the sing the case. She find out that why the mask is in their head, so they will forget or everything. They in this one is about the people tell about the you go to buy something. We will in Hong Kong people will say they are yellow, they because they are yellow cycle. Then it's a blue shop or yellow shop. Blue shop is mean about they believe the government. They uh, more
Oh,
support the government. So they if you said this is a
CCP.
blue
So the blue circle is pro
pro
CCP.
CCP, yeah, say because the all cycle is controlled in CCP, then we will say the blue cycle or red cycle, red cycle. So they will say they forget it because it's really not easy, and we will be tired, will feel tired, and then they will take up the goldfish mask and then put inside, and then so everybody know to care about that, so they will not forget they don't remember that about what happened in Hong Kong now, and then
Mm.
all is step by step. All people is become to more
Numb.
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 Yeah,
Numb.
numb.
Become numb. Yes.
So they
Yeah. Many things, bad things happen to one person, then they become numb, and then they think, oh, it's quite normal. They take it for granted, thinking, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. But actually, it's not acceptable.
Yeah, so there want people to share about the safe tell younger people, and then call more about the people to care about that. There's more about 1 month and until now.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. For the 12 young Hong Kongers who got arrested and sent to mainland China, just because they were trying to escape in a boat from Hong Kong to Taiwan, they got arrested.
Yep. Yeah. So they will show out the, if you don't want to remember it, you just pick up the mask and then put inside, so all the memory we forget. So they will see, you can see the story, but
yeah.
But
Sorry, you said pick up the mask.
Yeah.
Or fish tank.
Yeah, you can see the
like a helmet.
Yeah.
Put on this helmet, a fish tank helmet.
Yeah, yeah. So you can see the next is the story is if you don't, so this girl is shot shoes, don't forget. So they put the mask, the golden fish go outside and then can eat, because if you shoot that, you don't, you will feel you will forget.
Yes, the girl chose to take it off. She decided to take it off. Yeah. And keep her sharp mind, sharp brain.
Yes. So this story is also tell about the you can see Hong Kong people not feel too numb, because they are younger, they tell people who is now in the mainland. So this photo you can see that is 12 of one people is Mr. Zhang. That is a Hong Kong open U, the student, but they captured in the mainland. Yeah.
Yes.
The poster is so the younger people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another one is Mr. Lee. There's a 29. There's this IT, about the IT. Then is
the programmer.
Yeah, programmer, and then Hong Kong is a Hong Kong story member, but now there is a safe. It's same. It's same. It's in mainland. So you can see there's more about the information to show out now tell younger people to how to capture in mainland, because the government they monitored about the tell people to in the Hong Kong way, but they allow them to go out to go to across about the mainland. So they let them, maybe the case can stop it. They cannot, the tell younger people cannot go to mainland, because they just can in Hong Kong side they can do it, but they don't do any action, just only monitored about the boat to go in the mainland side and then to capture them.
Yeah. This is a very good poster. Sorry to interrupt here, because I read the story. And they said the helicopter was following the boat, following the 12 people, just hovering above them about 1,000 meters, and later they changed to 2,000 meters. And then because the helicopter was too fast, and it had to go back to just make a round and round, hovering above the ship to just monitor, like you said, monitor the ship with the 12 kids, 12 young people on it. And they monitor until this boat crossed the border between Hong Kong and mainland China. So they were wishing, actually this helicopter is reporting all the information back to the Chinese government. So what you said is these 12 young people could be arrested or could be warned within the Hong Kong border, can be warned, saying, "Oh, don't cross the border. We knew you were escaping. Please don't go there. If you go there, we'll arrest you." But instead of warning them, telling them beforehand, they waited until the 12 young people crossed the border, and then the helicopter reported to the mainland Chinese government saying, "Hey, these 12 young people in the boat crossed the border. Let's arrest them now. So we have official reason to put them in prison, mainland China." That's what's really going on.
Yeah, there's you can see how the Hong Kong government. You can see the right hand side the Hong Kong officer Cherry Lam. She use the
Oh, that's
fish.
Carrie Lam.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Carrie Lam. A green face, green
Yeah.
fingers,
Yeah.
like evil witch.
Yeah, and then you can see they use the fishing about the
fishing rod, like a helicopter, like a fishing rod, like a bait.
yeah.
Fishing.
So to let them to go in the mainland seas.
Yeah.
So you can
wait until they get across. So I also noticed the color difference. On this side, the color is very like orange, red, a little bit reddish, and on the other side is bluish.
Yeah, this mean Hong Kong and then the mainland, the Hong Kong and then mainland the sea. They have all have a line. If you go across about that, the mainland boats can do action about to capture them.
So which side is mainland China side?
It's a red.
The sea.
Yeah, and the red.
Reddish. Yeah, the red. The red is CCP color. So that's a very good painting. So I just noticed that Carrie Lam was using the fishing rod.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So you can see how the government for now cannot more information to understand the Hong Kong young people.
Yeah, this whole thing was plotted. It was a plot. It was set up.
Yeah, you set up.
They all make the plan. They want to arrest the 12 people to use it as a great example to frighten other Hong Kongers.
Yeah, there is a Hong Kong government to set up this situation to let them to go in the mainland. Yeah.
Yes. They just wait until they cross the border. And also here I saw the list of the 12 young people. Would you like to read their names so we can all remember them?
They all cannot show the all because there's
Li Yun,
Li Yun, and then Zhang Zhenfu, Zhang Mingmin, and
Zhang
then
Mingyu,
and then the
Yan
Wenqian,
or Luo Wenqian. I can't really see clear. Yeah, maybe it's Yan Wenqian. And Li Zixian. Guo Zilin, Deng Zihao, Liao Ziwen, Huang Linfu,
Deng Qiyang, then Wang Weiyang, and then the Qiu Yanyu.
Yeah, they're between 16 to 33 years old.
Yeah, there's a they have a really younger people. They have
so all their names are shown here. So do you know, are they all activists? Are they all kind of famous or known activists, protesters?
You cannot get more information for now. That you can understand about the family is one who made a phone call or made a lawyer to see that, but now the CCP cannot allow that. You can see if you the lawyer if you pick up this case, they will be warning. So the more lawyer cannot to accept the case to pick up this case, and then they just only allow the government provide a lawyer.
Yes, I know. Yeah, I read the news. The families can't hire any lawyers, and many lawyers were warned not to take this case.
Yeah. So we can see this about the younger younger, save 12 younger people. It's Hong Kong people. Yeah, there is one story, and then another one.
Yeah, so actually this is the case to tell us, though the extradition bill was retreated, then this new national security law made it possible for Chinese Communist Party to arrest Hong Kongers and then send them to China for trial. But even before trial, they are still in prison and they can't have any contact with their families. So the family members can't reach them by call or by anything.
Yeah.
So they can't know anything about their family.
Yeah. Okay, we can show another one is. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, this another one is about one man. 12 younger people. CCP said they are seizing about the country, and then we can we can see this man is about make the bill about the bill is set Hong Kong government to set up the entities bill as an extradition bill. So this man, both sides will said he can destroy the earth, left hand side, and then you understand this man also said that they will go to Taiwan to surrender about their case because they are murder about one girl, and then for now until to now they not any action. About 300 days, around the 300 days, they will. The post said they will no mood to go Taiwan. They will don't need. They in the newspaper he said that he will go to Taiwan soon to surrender. But now Hong Kong will set up about like a movie about there's waiting for someone to fight to waiting to someone, and then right hand side you can see the Mr. Shan Tong Jie, and then the Sri Lam, and then another one is about helping this man about there's about how to say that.
Which one are you referring to?
The right hand side.
Yeah.
He's about I can how to say.
Oh, is he the secretary of security, like secretary chief?
No.
So on the right hand side, the man standing behind Chen. Do you mean that guy?
Yeah.
So is he Taiwanese popular politics?
No.
Politician?
I need to check.
Okay.
Peters. The man is a Peters.
Pieces.
Yeah, there's a helping the Mr. Chen to say that to tell them to need to go Taiwan and then to help them to anything. But we can see the people also we can waiting about this. The Shan Tong Jie said that he will be on this October, maybe 19, maybe go to Taiwan. We can see how he will do that or not, because there is a murder about a girl and then in the Taiwan. So these people they will make up about the Hong Kong movement is it's really important.
Do you mind if I just tell our audience about Chen Tongjie, his case? Because maybe some of our audiences probably haven't had the chance to really know the detail.
You said.
So his girlfriend called Amber Poon.
Yeah.
A 20-year-old woman from Hong Kong was murdered in Taipei on 17th February 2018, so about over 2.5 years ago. while on vacation with her boyfriend, Chen Tongkai, aged 19 at the time and also from Hong Kong. Chen admitted to Hong Kong authorities that he killed his girlfriend in a hotel room in Taipei, stole her belongings, left her body in the bushes, and flew back to Hong Kong. So the next, I think the details was quite brutal. According to the court documents, the victim proved and the accused, the suspect Chen Tongkai, met in July 2017. That's their story. They met in July 2017, about over 3 years ago, while working part-time for the same company. They began an intimate relationship a month later, and by the end of the same year, the girl became pregnant. And then Chen arranged a trip to Taiwan for the two of them, and he paid for the plane tickets and accommodation in the hotel. And he told her mother, the girl told her mother that she would be going back to Taiwan with a friend, until blah blah, whichever time, but did not tell the mom who she was going with. But anyway, the night before the couple were to fly back to Hong Kong, they went to one of the night markets in Taiwan. They bought a pink suitcase there. After they returned to their hotel room, the Purple Garden Hotel in Taiwan, in the Statong district, they quarreled over how to pack their belongings, the suitcase, whatever, and they had a quarrel. Then they ended with the two making up, having sex, and the girl messaged her mom she would go back. And then at about 2 a.m., the two got into another argument. Look, 2 a.m. means all night, you know, they had the second quarrel. During this quarrel argument, the girl revealed the baby she was carrying in her womb was conceived with a former boyfriend. So the girl told Chen that she was pregnant. The baby was not Chen's, but another man, a former boyfriend. So I guess this must make him very angry. So the boyfriend. And also, you know, the girl showed Chen a video of her having sex with another man. Imagine, at night, they just had sex, and then the girl revealed this thing, the shocking thing, to the boyfriend, saying, look, I'm pregnant, but this baby is not yours.
Yeah.
And then look, this is the video. I had sex with my former boyfriend. I think this girl, maybe I don't know what. Personally, I think the girl shouldn't have done this. You know, it's too much for a man to see the video. So that triggered the anger. Chen reacted with rage. Rage means very, very angry, and smashed her head against the wall of the hotel room. So I got all these details from Wikipedia. And it says the boy smashed the girl's head against the wall of the hotel room and started strangling her from behind with his hand. Anyway, they struggled on the floor for around 10 minutes until Poon, the girl, was dead. And Chen then folded her body into the suitcase. You know, they just bought this pink suitcase that night. And so now this boy used the suitcase for the body. And he packed the girl's belongings, and then he went to bed. I can't believe this. I killed the girl, folded the body, and then he went to bed. Wow. Anyway, on the second morning, Chen disposed the Poon's belongings, the girl's belongings, at garbage. So Chen threw away the belongings into the garbage bins around the hotel, and though he captured the girl's ATM card, bank card, and the girl's digital camera, the girl's iPhone, and then the boy dragged the suitcase with the body inside into Taipei Metro, means Taipei subway or underground, different names you call the subway metro. After a 40-minute ride, he got off at two-way station and dumped the body in the thickest of the trail. So he took the subway for 40 minutes and he got off at a station and he dumped the body into somewhere just off some called Country River in the near that river. He tossed the suitcase elsewhere, means he threw away the suitcase elsewhere, and so he dumped the body, and then took the suitcase, dumped the suitcase in another place, and then the man, Chen, withdrew 20,000 Taiwan, I guess is Taiwan money. So he got some money using the girl's bank account, and he knew the password, and he wanted to do some more shopping in Taiwan, and then he changed his mind, decided to fly back to Hong Kong that night. So over the next 2 days, Chen, this boy, took money from Boone, the girl's account, 3 more times. In total, about 19,000, a little over 19,000 Hong Kong dollars.
Yeah.
So, and then he paid his credit card bills. Wow, I can't believe what he did. He was a crazy guy.
Yeah, so Hong Kong people, you said the one man can destroy the earth, and then you can see the poster and the corner. They have a 23rd October. Is maybe he said will be this day. Will we go to Taiwan? We can care about the day, and then you can see the Hong Kong government. Carry Lam, and then another one Guan Ho Niao. These are pieces. Yeah, they tell the.
Well, I mean the pastor,
the
the minister.
Yeah.
In the yeah. The minister in the church.
Yes. So
okay.
You can see the case about that. Okay, we can have a 4 poster to share to next.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Another one is about reporter. The reporter want to tell the truth, but the government not allowed them. They will brought this. You can see the poster, and the government brought this law. This law not allow you to tell the truth. You need to tell the lie, and then when you don't allow it, the government will let you close your mouth.
Oh, so this, because this in complicated Chinese characters, I can't really understand. So can you explain what's the woman who's holding this microphone? What did she say? What's the first word character mean?
He said, "What time can we say the human language?" That mean the truth. Tell the truth.
The truth.
Yeah.
You mean to tell the truth.
Yeah.
When can we speak the truth?
Yeah, and then the government said this law cannot allow this. You cannot tell the truth. You need to tell the lie. You only.
So the woman wants to go straight. Going straight means to tell the truth.
Yeah.
But there's a sign saying the road is blocked.
Yeah.
You can't go this way. You have to turn right.
Yeah.
So you. So what's the word on the left-hand corner?
Yeah, you need to just only to tell the life. You need to. It means you need to help the government to tell their story.
So what's the human language in red? It's in red color. Human language is human language here referring to lies or truth?
Truth. Human language is truth. Not government. Not government tongue. Yeah.
Oh yes. That means until you are not talking about the truth, then you can go this way.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Another one is that.
I really wish, and I wish I could read complicated Chinese. Because the complicated Chinese characters are original characters we were using in history for thousands of years. So I wish one day we could go back to the complicated Chinese characters.
Yeah. Okay, next one is about the police said that you are not a reporter because I am talking about that. So because we say yes or no.
Yes. Yeah.
So you cannot see now the reporter cannot report the reporter have their second power, but now the police power is more about is higher than everybody. If the police cannot allow you to do anything, you cannot do anything for in Hong Kong.
Yeah, even if you have your own, if you have a like a journalist certificate or journalist card, even if you show it to the police, if they don't like your media, they would say, "Oh, sorry, our government doesn't think you are proper journalist. You are not seen as regarded as a journalist." Yeah.
Yeah, there's this case, and then another one is about the education.
Oh, and just one more thing. Can you show us? Go back to the poster, please.
Okay.
See the two characters, the news, and notice they use the word freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom for the second character. That's brilliant. That design is brilliant.
Yeah. You can see for now.
Do you know who? Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, please.
So today for the Hong Kong cannot more about the reporter cannot tell more because they are controlled in CCP. So
so it's not freedom of speech, freedom of expression.
Yeah,
it's killed.
Yeah. Okay.
May I ask, do you know who are the creators of all the posters, the artists?
There, for here can only said about in Hong Kong. There know about no sign about the information. But another one is you can see the first one you can see the have some sign, but I don't know which artist can they have some people will be signing about the poster. You can see the corner they have a 2000 days for about some people to create this poster.
Some people sign their names or their own special signature or autograph. Some people don't.
Okay. The next one, the final two poster. This one is about the education in the CCP. They are teaching about the people for family how to teach the people to is the shape. You need to find out the same shape to put inside the bottom. But in the CCP, this shape is not suitable for it. But you need to use your you just need to your power on your you just fully inside to hold it in just on your power is okay. There is a tell us about the CCP the education just only the one people to set that to allow not just for your logical to find out some thing about the shape and then put inside.
It's like a machine. It's like a machine. They need to process you. Whatever original colors or shapes you are, whatever ideas of free creative ideas you have, and if you have to get this education, then it's a machine. Then anything will be only changed into their mode, fit into their mode with the star shape and red color. We can see the next step. If you're a cubic or a circle or triangle, any shapes, you have to be molded into this star shape. Red color.
So there's about.
That's a very good metaphor. Very good picture poster.
Yes, they is tell about the Hong Kong. Some one teacher they take the tell of the school. They will use the more about Hong Kong situation and then teach the people. But now the education government, the education officer will be cancel the one teacher. They are register because they decide some about the Hong Kong information. They will be they said there are some Hong Kong independent about the information, so they will cancel their T-shirt, their
Do you mean the legislative, or
yeah.
there's a new law going to pass to forbid people wearing T-shirts with some signs on it about
No,
independence?
because the T-shirt they will be so tailor-made about the teaching paper, some information, some notes, but but they will be about maybe will tell about what happened. The Hong Kong girl will go outside. They will tell the story and then make the decide about the T-shirt. T-shirt,
Yeah.
the paper, but
The paper.
yeah, there's some for teaching
I don't really get you. Tuition.
No, some they will be design some textbook or some test paper for the people
Yes.
to learn
Yes.
about their knowledge. So, but if you about the Hong Kong society, more people, more teacher will know talk about that because these are really careful because the school, the education officer, they will be find out you give the student some information, they will think this is not allowed, so they cannot decide it. But now this one is will be cancel their teachers for the teach.
Yeah, I read about this news as well. So the teachers, you mean teachers' registration or their certificate will be suspended because maybe students reported to the government saying, "Oh, our teacher is teaching something about freedom, about Hong Kong independence."
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a good friend. I have a friend who is a teacher, and then about 2 years ago, she was teaching in class, mentioning about American education, and then after class, the teacher was reported by student to the principal, to the headmaster, saying she was teaching something inappropriate. The teacher said, "No, I was just talking about American teaching system, which is different from China, and there's something good that we can learn from." And the student reported to the principal. The teacher, America is better than China. The teacher doesn't love our country.
Yeah.
My friend got shocked. The student was about 17 years old, and then they're still doing things like during the Cultural Revolution, people are reporting, tell you off, tell your information off to the officials. So the teacher feels not safe for one thing, and for the other, she thinks this is students are only 17. Young people are supposed to be open, to have open-minded, to accept new ideas. But to her astonishment, the student was reporting about her.
Yeah. So there is all about the poster for the sharing about the Hong Kong now, the situation, and then the Hong Kong poster to design.
Yes, that means this also this poster shows the education is like a filter,
Yeah, they will be fill out.
Like the go ahead, please.
They will fill out some information. You need to the teacher need to say you love the CCP. The CCP is a good. Yeah.
You love the party.
Yeah.
You promote the one country, one policy, one system.
So you can see how to beacon. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Yeah. Next one, please.
No, these are all all the poster. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So maybe next time I'd like to focus on something about the. There are several things I'd like to do. Actually, we can next episode. I have some more ideas and we can carry out.
Yeah. Okay.
thank all the audiences for your patience and
Yeah.
for coming, joining us. And this is today's program. Skyson, thank you for preparing all the great photos or movie pictures and posters. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody. Next time, same time, same place, go to our program. Thank you, Phoebe.
Yeah, let's not forget Hong Kong. We'll focus on Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you for remembering Hong Kong heroes. See you next time.
See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.